Greetings, Commanders! Welcome to a breakdown video of Maruko. Let's get right into it. I'm trying to keep these things short, and I'm trying to condense them. This is not the first take, and we don't like editing. So here we go. Maruko is a infantry, all-soldiers type commander, so he has two skills, a 20 and a 40. The 40% skill works on all soldiers. That's nice. He falls in the category of commanders like Kraken, Grievous, Albert. Oh, I'm sure I'm missing a few others that work with all soldier types on their 40% skill. And this skill has a limitation of 100% of its normal damage. Normal damage is not crit damage. It's normal damage, so be careful with that, how you factor it. It doesn't hit as hard as it used to hit. It apparently was nerfed back in the early days of beta over a year and a half ago. So that's his main skill. Not so great, but what is interesting about Maruko is he has a 20% skill that is ignore tear suppression, like Bullets Ghost Cannon and Rock's Annihilator Ray, except it's only a 20% skill like Blader's Pounce. So in the world of ignore tear suppression, I think the coolest mechanic in the game, like I use on my bullet, is there's only 4 commanders that do it. We thought Moonshadow was one of them. We were wrong. Sorry about that. That's what the community's for. Join our line community. Oh my god, if you're watching this video and you haven't been in the line community for at least a month, you're crazy. If you know about my channel, you better get in the line community. Add me, Melt AOW. Line's a social app. Anyway. Okay, so what we do want to show off is sneak attack and how it works. My Maruko isn't leveled up. I use a different commander. I use Bullet for tear suppression, and other people have tried Maruko. You know, you unfortunately can't trust the wording in this game. You really just have to level the skills up and try them out and see how they work in the real world. And sometimes you hit a winner, and sometimes they're stinkers. But anyway, all right. So let's talk about Maruko. He's a very funny-looking commander. He's a B commander. You can get him out of the warp gate normally. He plays best as in typical infantry. I mean, he does kind of play like a suicide bomber, ghost cannon, or bullet style. Because this skill requires accuracy, I recommend building him like a bullet and using him as a farming commander. Or one day using him to transition into bullet if you have trouble getting bullet to S-class. Or you just recently absorbed bullet and you saw my videos and now you want to play bullet. But anyway, you can get accuracy on the helm, you can get accuracy on the pants. Just watch my bullet video. It's far more in depth with how ignore tear suppression works and the gear and mechanics and all that stuff. This is just a light version of it. It's only a 20% skill, and I don't want to repeat myself and make a long video out of it. He's got a awakening skill. Oh, I should point out the sneak attack is infantry only. Napalm bomb is all soldier types. Awakening is the infantry awakening. So his cosmetic skin here that I missed this year around. In 2016, he had a pumpkin skin. Last year, they didn't give it to us. So it's one of the 4 I do not have. I look forward to getting that soon. His flavor text is jacked up. Check this out. Everything about him is a mystery. No one knows who he is, where he was born, what those 2 things on his are. I think they meant to say on his head are. And they're Mickey Mouse ears. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Mickey Mouse. Or, you know, a crazy Disney fan. Whatever. Okay, so let's show off his sneak attack ability. And I have a guildmate who submitted a nice replay of a high-level Maruko. And if you want to have your commander featured, if you have a good replay I could use for one of these breakdowns, I need it. I can talk about skills and I can tell people what things do, but until they see it, you know, it's really hard to make believers out of them. So here's the replay. Kaiser Soze is a member in my guild, and he had leveled Maruko up a long time ago. And I want to talk about, okay, so we don't get anything for this until the second skill, but you'll notice he does land the hit. There's 0 damage because of the tear suppression on the tier 9 and tier 10 troops on X's side. And then he misses his base attack. Now that base attack has the same chance to hit as a sneak attack or ghost cannon. Sneak attack and ghost cannon goes first. It's a first strike ability. Here comes a napalm bomb and a sneak attack. So there's the sneak attack. The sneak attack killed 13 units. I'm sorry, sneak attack killed 9 units out of 13 on a level 48 skill with 8,000 troops, roughly. So 48 skill, 8,000 troops, 9 tier 10 units. Now it's based directly off of the unit's HP, not their defense or anything of those factors. So it's easier to kill infantry with these abilities. They hit a lot harder on infantry than they do airships and walkers, but airships and walkers don't dodge as well, and they're not guaranteed hit skills. So a little bit of trade-off there. And this one, he hits pretty big. 8,000 Rangers for 9 tier 10 Cronus. Ouch. That's huge. Also, now that people are catching on to ignore tear suppression, you're seeing that this commander here was only using a handful of troops. He wasn't using his full leadership's worth of troops, because you run into a big commander with ignore tear suppression, they'll destroy a whole slot without you even realizing what happened. So people are risking how many troops they're putting out there, but they're also not one-shotting your Ark when they pass through. A commander like the X wants to one-shot Arks, but look at this. He's already taken a hit to the Ark, and now he's still getting more chances to trigger that only 20% sneak attack skill. You can get a 22% chance if you use Armageddon or Dominion Hull like I use, but anyway, we're just showing what this does now. The sneak attack goes first, followed by the napalm bomb, which does 0 damage because of the tier suppression, and then the round ends. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I don't need to show you too many more replays for you to get it. If you want to play an ignore tier suppression commander and you want to use infantry so you don't give away points in galactic battle, watch my bullet series. He's a better version of that. Maruko is a little more versatile because he can use all soldiers, but the meta really doesn't. The current meta doesn't really give you a benefit to mixing up your troop types. It's so easy to counter if your opponent knows what you have, and if you're attacking into them, you should know what you're attacking into. And if you are going to take a huge risk blindly attacking somebody, use just infantry rangers alone. They're so much easier and cheaper to heal and repair. So yeah, right now all soldier types isn't really doing much for us. But maybe in the future. And that's our video on Maruko. Thanks for watching this video. If you have recommendations or things I missed, please put them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, join us on our line community. We're also on Reddit and Discord. That should be in the description below. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.